In this video, we're going to be talking about our cruise on P&O Iona, so stay tuned. Hi guys, it's Shipface here, and in this video, we're going to be talking about our cruise on P&O Iona. So we got back just over a few weeks ago. It's taken us time to film this review, but yeah, we had a really nice time going for a week in Norway. We really enjoyed the ship more than we probably thought, and yeah, we're going to go and get into it right now.
So the first thing that we're going to speak to you about is the food and beverage on board P&O Iona. There's quite a few dining options on board. So there's the main dining room, which we booked to have the same table and at the same time in the same restaurant. At 7 p.m. we chose to go, so that you have the same server and it's just really nice. Like, you get to know the server and the experience is just really nice.
And they were really friendly in there.
Yeah.
We had quite a few waiters, assistant waiters, and yeah, they were really friendly to us, and I think they enjoyed having the same people each night.
Yeah, because they get to know us as much as we get to know them. So
yeah, and the service in there was amazing in the dining room.
Yeah.
We were in the Opal.
Yes.
And yeah.
They had 4 restaurants.
Yeah.
Like main dining rooms, I mean.
And I ordered. How many times did we order more than one starter and main?
A lot.
The waiter would be like, so I'd look and I'd see like there's 2 options I would like, and he'd just be like, don't worry, get both. And
yeah, you'd ask for their recommendation, and they'd be like, both. When you actually, it's like, okay
then. Yeah. Then we also ate a lot in the Keys, which is the food court on board, which they have 3 stores, which is there's a Asian cuisine one, fish and chips, and an American grill, which is burgers.
Yeah.
And the food was really good in there. Like, if you didn't want to get the buffet, that was a really good place to go. And if there wasn't anything in the clubhouse, which was next door, people just filtered into there for more seating, because it does get very busy in there.
Yeah.
But I had the chinkatsu quite a lot. That was really nice. And they also have a little dessert area. But also what I noticed around food and beverage on board is the beverage areas in all of the buffet. The fruit juices worked, but the cola machines didn't work. They had wine on tap, which didn't work. Beer on tap didn't work. I don't know if that was to do with people not having drink packages, so they just closed them for the whole time. It was a bit weird that they have all the systems there, but don't use them.
Yeah.
We didn't really eat much in the buffet.
No, it's a bit too hectic. It was very busy all the time.
We noticed...
And we went there at midnight with your mum, but the food wasn't that great.
It wasn't that great. And also, when we went on MSC with the buffet and they opened up at midnight, or when they open at any time general, they just open the door and people just go in. You walk through the buffet to get to the back of the ship, so the buffet technically is open all the time, but they just rope off the actual where the food is. So they say they open the midnight snacks at 11 o'clock, and the queue is like halfway down the whole buffet, and I go there and I look at it and go, I can't bother.
Yeah. And no, it wasn't that great in the buffet.
We also ate in one specialty restaurant.
No, we ate in 2.
Did we?
The steak one as well.
Did we?
The steakhouse with your dad and your mum.
Yes! We did, yeah. We ate in the Olive Grove, which is technically complimentary, or
yes,
you have to pay for.
So nice in there.
So basically they have a supplement charge for a few items. Like ours was like the paella.
Yeah, it was like extra $2.50 or something.
Yeah, so it's not a lot. But it was really nice in there.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And I had the popping candy mocktail thing, and that was so good. Recommend that.
We ate in the steak place.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was just a steak. It wasn't the best meal I had.
No, there's a lot of money for the steak.
Yeah.
Which is
the Olive Grove I would definitely recommend. And when you get on board, I would definitely go straight onto the app and book the Olive Grove.
Yeah, 100%.
Books up. It's not a big restaurant, and it books up very quick.
And we went there twice.
Yeah.
In our
and we couldn't go on the sea day because it was sold out.
Yeah.
Or
and it's really pretty in there. Like, it's just a really nice location, and the staff were all really kind.
We also ate in Sundays. The Sunday Ripple's place.
Oh yes.
The ice cream there was nice.
Yes, I had a mango lollipop thing.
Yeah.
That was so nice.
They also do an ice cream afternoon tea there, which we never tried, but I saw people there every afternoon with it. So
yeah, it was definitely popular.
Yeah, it's very popular. But the food overall on P&O Iona, I think it was really nice.
Yeah.
Especially in the main dining room, the food was really good in there. and the keys. Buffet, not too sure. We didn't get there much.
No.
But
there's much nicer places to eat.
Yeah. But yeah, the food definitely good quality of P&O Iona.
Yes.
So the second thing we're going to be talking about is the entertainment on board P&O Iona. And it's quite a vast amount of entertainment. We didn't actually see a show in the theatre. We heard that there was magicians, singers, and there was some comedians as well. They also had the clubhouse, which again had kind of the same thing: magicians, comedians, and some singers. P&O seem to have their ships built where there's lots of small, intimate venues. So that there's the Limelight Club that have the drag queen show, which you have to pay for, which is like £20, £30. I'm not actually quite sure, but it's a dinner and a dinner and a show as well. And then there was the 710 Club, which I don't know what was in there. I never got in there.
It was always
even
locked.
to film for my ship tour, I never got in there. But whenever it was open, there was a queue completely going through the whole of the atrium. And then as soon as the door was open, there was a sign outside saying we're full.
So if you've been in there, then comment about what it is.
Because it must be amazing, because I never got to go in there. They also, when we were on board, they had the celebrity chef Marco Pierre White on board, which was really cool. He did some cooking demonstrations, some book signings, and just some Q&As, which was really interesting to talk to him. He's also a fellow Gooner, so that's a good point. But then, there was also entertainment in the Sky Dome as well. So the Sky Dome is built for Pacific shows, and I think there was so we went there for 7 nights. I think there was literally 7 shows. Every time I walked in there was a different show every evening. To be fair, I think some of them were hit and miss. The ones we watched where the space one was okay. With the
your dad fell asleep.
Yeah, my dad fell asleep.
That's
he's not much into shows like this. The one we actually watched on the last night was really good.
That was very good, yeah.
But then we walked through one where they were acting as birds. And that was quite strange.
Quirky.
Yeah. So I would say it's
and unique.
I would say it's a hit and miss. Some of the shows were really good, some of the shows were strange, but if you're into that,
then why not go?
Yeah.
It's included.
Yeah, but they had lots to going on during the day. We did bingo.
Yes.
Bingo's quite expensive, but we didn't realise until we asked the price.
You weren't very happy about that.
No, it was I think, was it £20?
It was very expensive.
Well, not
so we
more
shared
than I
a book.
thought. Yeah, we shared a book.
Because we were too stingy to buy our own.
Yeah. But I got you 5 games.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we could have won. How much was it?
5k.
5k, yeah. We didn't.
We actually was quite close.
We wasn't quite close.
I was telling myself that.
No, okay. But yeah, no one actually won the 5k. They won the.
It was like 250.
Was it 250?
I think so. I think it was like 100, 200, 250.
Yeah, we didn't win anything.
No.
But
it was fun.
It was fun. Then they also had, I'm not sure if this entertainment, but also in the shops during the cruise, they also had really good sales.
Yeah.
If I wasted a day to buy my ship model, I would have got it a bit cheaper because they did 10% off everything.
And it was already quite a good price, I thought.
It's £35 for the ship model compared to Virgin when there was 70, 80. So it was a really good price ship model, to be fair. But yeah, they did sales all throughout the cruise on different, so they would move to the souvenirs, and then they moved to the makeup, and then they did watches.
And we got a good deal on our pictures.
No, we didn't get a good deal on the pictures.
We did. If you bought 5, you got the 6th one free. So I spent £100 on 6 very nice pictures.
I wasn't there. I didn't consent to the money. But oh well. But yeah, there was really good entertainment. Also, sitting in the atrium in the evenings, they had a piano playing, which was really nice. We played some cards. They also had shows in there every now and then, didn't they? There's this one side, I can't remember, port side or starboard.
Oh, yeah.
And they would just randomly be a show there. I don't know if it might be in the horizon.
Yeah. And they were attached to those harness things, and then you just saw someone just going up, through the levels.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's a 3-story thing, and it was going up and down all the levels. So yeah, that was very. Went to casino for a bit. We lost money.
I didn't.
No, yeah, well, I lost money.
I went shopping.
So yeah, there was lots of entertainment. There's a pool table as well, which there's only one pool table for a ship of full 5,000 people, which I think they might need to get a few more. But yeah, there seemed to be lots of hot tub as well. Like, they never seem to be too full.
Yeah, we had it to
'Cause-
ourselves a few
yeah,
times.
So
And we watched Sail Away from the Infinity. Is it Infinity Pool?
yeah.
Yeah, that
So
was really
there
nice.
was lots of space in the hot tubs because sometimes you get ships, especially on Virgin voyages. I'm just comparing Exodus to one of them this year.
Yeah, but we were in Norway. I don't think people want to be in the hot tubs
And
outside of
we went to
Norway.
Belgium. That's also still north.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, there was like 2 or 4 on that ship compared to this one where there was 6. There was 8 just on the deck 6
Yeah.
or deck 8, sorry, and then there was loads on the top deck as well, plus the retreat. So yeah, there was especially lots of space for some beds. So if this ship ever changes to go to anywhere else, so especially when the Ravia comes out, lots of sunbathing space, or when it goes to the Canaries and the Caribbean. So yeah, I think the entertainment was really good. We
Yeah.
could have used it a bit more.
Yeah, like we didn't go and see the comedian or anything.
No, we didn't
like
really
that.
go and see much, but that's not really well. I don't really mind.
No,
But
I'm just happy to sit there with a cocktail.
yeah, so yeah, if you really like evening entertainment and music, this ship is definitely for you. And yeah, there was lots to do during the day, but
Yeah.
most of the time we were off the ship anyway.
So now we're going to go and talk about the cabins. So we stayed in a ocean view cabin. It was actually really, really nice. It's my favourite room I've stayed in so far, which actually says a lot considering we stayed in the suite on MSC. But I just really liked how it had a really cute little bench like by the window. Like, it was just really nice. It was it was small but perfectly formed, as people say. Like, the bathroom was really tiny, but it all just worked. And it was a really nice room.
And
That was super comfy.
It's probably the best ocean view I've seen on a ship.
It was really nice.
I stayed in a few of them, on board Caribbean especially, and yeah, it was. I think this was the best ocean view. One of the best cabins I've actually stayed in as well.
And the aircon system was so good. Like, you literally put it on like the max cold, and it would be like cold in like 5 minutes, and then max warm, and it'd be warm in 5 minutes. Like, it was so good. And we also got to see a lot of different cabins on the ship as well because of his family staying there. So his parents had an accessible owners.
No, it's just accessible suite.
What was it called?
It's just an accessible
The
suite.
it began with a B.
Oh yeah, I don't. It's got
The Barnett Suite.
Yes.
That was it.
And one thing about that accessible room you have to be really careful about is all the doors have handles, but they're all like automatic doors. It's a trick.
So do not pull them.
No.
Otherwise, his dad will kill you.
Yeah. That's mostly on the ship, to be fair. Everything has handles. You go and grab it, and the automatic door just like flies open towards you.
Yeah, he was like, "Don't pull it."
Yeah. But the accessible room, we've been on quite a few cruises to see accessible rooms and what different ships have done, and they say the accessible room on P&O was the best one that they had.
It was huge. The balcony was massive. I walked in, I was like, "Is this a house or is this a cabin?" Because it was so big.
But on the accessible side, they said all automatic doors, or the automatic door to the balcony as well with the ramps. There was so much space.
Mm-hmm.
There was also plugs all around the room to plug in your wheelchairs.
Yeah.
So they say actually thought about, because people,
Apart from one thing.
and that was the soap dispenser or the shampoo dispenser in the shower.
It was put stupidly high up.
Obviously, if you're need an accessible room, you have a bench in the shower, so you'll put the bench down, you sit it, and I would say it's about like up here. Or even you can't. If you're sitting down, you can't reach it. It's stupid. That's the only thing they said.
Yeah. And that's an easy fix. They can just take it off and stick it down.
Yeah, but they said generally it's one of the best
Yeah,
thought out accessible rooms.
Yeah.
We also saw 2 balcony cabins, which basically is the same layout as the ocean view, just has a balcony. So you use the bench as a balcony, but then you gain a balcony. Makes sense. But yeah, I think all the rooms on P&O I saw were really nice.
Yeah, they're very well thought out.
And yeah, my sister had an internal, and again, it was a bit smaller. It wasn't exactly the same as an ocean view and a balcony, but again, it was perfectly formed and.
For just her, it was fine.
Yeah, just her, the perfect size. So yeah, the cabins are definitely a really good highlight of this ship, and no matter what category you have, because we saw basically all of them, you get a nice room either way. So now we're going to talk about the ship as in general, the whole picture of it, and I think it was a really nice ship. There could have been, again, this. If you've watched the channel before, I'm very big with Royal Caribbean and MSC. Those are my favourite cruise lines. There could be a bit more to do on the ship, but I think P&O know that because when they bring out a Ravia, they're bringing out a mini golf course and a ropes course. So maybe they know they
Like
need
it
a
didn't
bit
even
more.
have an arcade or
No, we didn't have an arcade.
anything.
And we do like playing in the arcade, the
Yeah.
skee ball machines. So it could be a bit more to do around the ship for younger adults. Because they all have all those music venues, but I'm not into music at all, really.
Me neither. I like to do activities and play bowling and go to the arcade. And
So
just
that's where we really enjoyed the week on P&O Iona because we got to spend time with my family and I spent time with people and go around Norway. But then when we were actually on the ship, we wanted to have activities to do for younger adults.
It was relaxing.
We did try bingo.
It was relaxing.
It was relaxing, which we probably needed. But
yeah,
and also one thing about the ship, it could have been better. Again, this might be biased, but the layout of what you walk around, I don't really like. Basically, you have to walk through everything to get to something else. Hence the buffet I said earlier. But also, just my grandparents got lost quite a bit on the ship.
So did I.
And they needed the really back elevators or lifts to get to their room. And sometimes when you're sat in the atrium, it's not very, very clear where you are on the ship. That might just be me wanting the promenade, because on the promenade you can see the front and the back of the ship and you know technically which way you're going. But I enjoyed the ship. I thought the Skydome was really good.
Yeah, it was very nice in there.
Especially
it was nice to just lie on the sun lounges and look out to sea.
Yeah, and especially one thing about the atrium that I really liked, away from the Skydome, but the atrium is that you knew what time of day it was. Because we were sat there playing cards. This was one of the evenings that the sun didn't set till I don't think the sun set.
No.
It must have done, but we were up to
it must have set.
1:30 in the morning, but it was still sunny outside. But you could see that it has the floor to ceiling windows going up all 3 levels, and you can just see. But when you're on the promenade and Royal Caribbean or MSC, it could be rainy, sunny, cold, dark, light outside. You have no idea. You're just inside. But that really felt that you were not outside, but you were in the. I don't know how to explain it. But it was really nice having the floor to ceiling windows. That's what I'm trying to say. Complicating it. But again, the Skydome, go back up to there.
It felt like you were outside, when you were lying on the sun lounges. Nice.
Yeah, the Skydome was really nice. Having the indoor pool in Norway, because it wasn't always the best weather in Norway. The first few days were really nice, but as soon as we got further north...
And a fun fact about the pool was that I'm allergic to salt water. It makes my skin so sore. And if any of you also have that problem, that pool was not salt water. It was chlorine, which was very good.
Yes.
Just cheeky little fact there.
We didn't actually go to any of the infinity pools, though, did we? We're in Infinity Hot Tub.
I think we did. The one where your parents could see us from the balcony.
That was a hot tub.
That was a hot tub?
Yes.
That was huge.
Okay.
that was massive.
Yeah.
It was a swimming pool.
But yeah, and they had a sunset bar at the back as well, which we sat at a few times.
Oh yeah.
Which was really nice. So there's really nice areas on the ship. I just think the ship generally could do with a bit more activities.
Yeah.
Stick a few water slides on top.
And a go-kart track.
And a go-kart track, because why not?
And then swim.
Yeah. But to be fair, P&O, that's their demographic. They don't want.
Yeah.
There is cruise lines for us. Hence why we're on Wonder next month. I'm looking forward to that. But
there's always something for everyone.
Yeah. But as a family holiday, I think it was a really nice place to go with that.
Yes.
But I'm not sure as a couple we would have been.
No.
That much to do.
Yeah. If we were by ourselves, we'd probably be bored. But because we had his family and stuff to talk to, it was okay. It was nice. We weren't ever bored. But if we were by ourselves, then we probably would have been.
Yeah. But overall, the ship was really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Really
the staircase
nice.
was really pretty.
And yeah, we enjoyed it.
Yeah, had a lovely time.
So the last point we got is we're going to talk about P&O Cruises as a company and what we thought. To be fair, if you've watched this channel before, I did a review on all the ships I've been on, and I ranked P&O Britannia as the lowest ranking one. Genuinely because I didn't like the design of the ship. I didn't like P&O as a company genuinely. I don't know, I went straight out Indy for 2 weeks, I went straight on Britannia for 2 nights. Again, 2 nights is all I had of a review of P&O. So I don't know if it's because of that. But I really changed my mind a lot on P&O Iona. The crew were really friendly, more than Britannia, I think. Again, I was a lot younger anyway, but I genuinely liked all the crew in the main dining room, really nice. All the ones in the quays, the specialty restaurants we went to, everyone was just really friendly. And I think P&O, the rooms were a lot better. The balconies on Britannia are so small, but the ones on Iona were really nice and big. And I just generally think P&O Iona is a lot better ship than P&O Britannia. Obviously it's more modern and it just has better designs. And I genuinely think if we had a chance to go on P&O Iona again, I wouldn't say no. If we had a chance to go on Britannia again, I would say no.
Straight up, I love that.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the week on P&O Iona.
Yeah, it was very relaxing. I had a really nice time. Yeah,
the food was
nice.
great. Some of the places were good. We had a few itinerary changes because of weather.
Yeah, we went to Oldham and that was really beautiful.
The only field we saw was Oldham and it was really nice. We went to go to Geringer.
We had a really nice walk in
But
Oldham.
to be fair, we saw a fjord. The Celebrity Silhouette, who left the same day as us and came back the same day, didn't see a single fjord. So I think we can count ourselves lucky.
Yeah.
Because imagine you go to a fjords cruise and then you're not seeing any fjords.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
But yeah, I'd definitely go back on this ship if like it was guaranteed. Obviously, it can't be guaranteed because of weather and stuff. But if it was more likely that I'd get to see all the fjords, because I would love to experience like the other fjords as well.
Yeah.
Because you spoke about like, is it Flam?
Flam.
So highly that I'm like, oh, I'd love to go and see that.
I saw the 2 cruises afterwards. They got a stock cancelled again, and they ended up going to Flam.
Oh.
When
is it Flam or Flom? That's the question.
It's one of those. But when the captain announced we were changing, I think this is when you went back to the room, that we were sat on my parents' balcony and we heard the captain saying, oh, because of weather we're changing our itinerary. I just said, Flom, 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 Flom. And then he said, what did he say? I can't remember. In some ways it wasn't that great, if I'm being honest.
No. It was
just rainy, there wasn't much to do, all the restaurants
there was
were
nothing
closed.
to do.
No.
Why you went on a football stadium?
No, that one was we meant to go to.
Oh, we were meant to go.
You know, it's the one where we ended up in that diner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I bought my Arsenal ticket there, but yeah. Well, I was like from, and he said this place, and it ended up being rainy. Grandiose was there though, so I got some good pictures of Grandiose.
It began with a H. Haggersund. Is that
Maybe.
Right? It says it on our troll thing.
I don't know if it says the place we went to.
It was Huggersund.
I'm not sure. I don't know. It was some
We
other
don't
place
know.
another way. I can get it. I can put it on the writing somewhere where we actually went on the screen.
But it wasn't anything special.
It wasn't anything special
So
because we were supposed to
irrelevant.
we were supposed to go to Geringer, and that's where the Seven Sisters
Stavanger
waterfall.
was nice.
Yeah, Stavanger was really nice.
I had a pint, which is not like me.
Of local Stavanger beer.
Yeah, I normally hate beer, but there was something about that beer that was just really like refreshing.
But Norway's just a really nice place to go.
Yeah, expensive place.
Very expensive. I think that one round of drinks was like.
I paid £8 for a pair of tiny socks or something crazy.
Yeah. That was also in a tourist place by the port, so I don't think.
Yeah,
it's
true. But I ran out of socks.
Yeah. But yeah, Norway's a really amazing place to go.
Yeah.
And Iona does do it at a very good price. So if you're looking to go to Norway, Iona would definitely be a ship to look at.
But yeah, I'd definitely sail on P&O again.
Yeah. So that has been our review of P&O Iona. If you've been on Iona, tell us your opinion in the comments below. And if you have any questions of people who are going on it, put in the comments below and we can answer all of them. If you like what you see, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching, it's very much appreciated. We're also on Instagram and on TikTok, so the link is in the description down to go and follow us on there. Thank you for watching, it's been Shitfaced here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Don't get too shit-faced!